Hello, and welcome to the Midland Earth channel. Today, me and Lewis are going to have a bit of fun, I think, today. And
No, no, we're not.
we are. It's going to be fun, because in the impending Scream 7 coming this month, it is the season of Screaming. We're going to try and guess who the killer is. Annoyingly, there seems to be no full list of all the characters or who the actors are playing anywhere, so we're just going to go off main cast. Which is pretty much like Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox. Who else is there? Who else is
Isabel
returning?
May's playing Sidney's daughter.
Yes, who in some places is called Tatum Prescott, and then other places is called Tatum Evans. So there we go. It's Tatum something, but yeah,
Yeah.
we've got
Joel McHale is playing Mark Evans, which is Sidney's new husband, so Tatum's father.
new husband. Why did he have a husband before? Or? I don't
Yeah,
know.
she was married to. She was supposed to be in a relationship slash married to whoever she was dating in Scream 3.
But she wasn't dating
For
anyone in
whatever
Scream
reason,
3.
I'm
I
sure
don't
she was.
think. I
She
don't.
ended up with someone,
I don't think that was
and
ever
then
officially a thing. I think that was just
no, but
fan
but he,
speculation.
for whatever reason, he's not come back, which is why they've then hired Joe McHale and created this new character of Mark Evans.
Loads of people to pick from. To be fair, we've got the returning Mindy and Chad Meeks, Martin.
Yep.
Um, we've got apparently is seeing as Matthew Lillard has been all over this Scream 7 stuff. I'm assuming he will be back, and Roman Bridger is also
Yeah. So
supposed to be.
Scott Foley's back as Roman Bridger with a.
Just confusing. Do you want to go first on your first potential killer? Do you think?
I mean, let's start with the blatantly obvious one of Matthew Lillard. He's back. Um, as you mentioned to me yesterday, he's been saying in interviews that he's going to be back. So he's obviously back in this film. They've released a trailer this week as well, sort of in the run up to, because of the film was released on the 27th of February. So they've released like a final trailer, and at the very end of it, it's Stu's voice mocking Sidney. So he's blatantly back.
Do you think it'll be a final trailer? I don't know. This is still a bit like what?
It's got to be, but it's out on the 27th. We're on the what third now, so you've got 24 days. There's not going to be not much time for them to squeeze another trailer in and whatnot.
I don't know. I reckon they
You might
will.
get a few TV spots and promos, but I don't think you're going to get another trailer. But so the obvious one would be that it is Matthew Lillard's Stu that is the killer. One of the circulating fan theories is obviously that he didn't die when he was had a TV drop on his head and electrocute him. He somehow survived. I've heard talk of there being some kind of psychiatric hospital involved in this film, so he's been locked up in a psychiatric hospital for the last five intervening films. But somehow he's been the one that's pulling the strings behind every single killer that's happened in like the Scream films in between this, and now he's finally decided to escape Michael Myers style
I did think
to
that.
come
Yeah, it's
and
very.
get his revenge on Sidney, because obviously they like to have nods to other famous slasher films. So if he's escaping from a psychiatric hospital, it's very Michael Myers.
But yeah, I don't know if it's a bit too obvious for him to be the killer. You know what I mean? I don't know if his. Can you imagine if he was more like a Hannibal Lecter, like he was in hospital, like oh, and they went to
But
talk to him. That would be quite
that's
funny.
why I think people are suggesting that if he's not the killer, he's like the overarching architect. He's been the mastermind behind every other killer.
But then you already had that
So
with.
again, which is sort of like a Saw type thing. He's using proxies to go around doing his killing for him. I mean, I like the idea of Stu Mocker being back and being the killer. And if this is the film where they finally do get Sidney, then it makes sense that one of the original killers is the one that comes back and actually gets her. It'd be a nice sort of way of finishing the circle type thing.
If they can make 11 Fast and Furious films, they can make more than 7 Screams. Definitely, because that's just the same film again and again and again. So at
Yeah, but
least at
each
least
one of
these are slightly original.
yeah, but they're family films. It's all about family.
Also about family and Scream as well. Half the time it's the bloody relatives.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I hope do more with him than just oh yeah, he's the killer the whole time. Because that would be a bit not. It's not even predictable. It's just a bit boring. I think. Even if it's like him and somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, do you think it'll just be one killer?
No, because it's never just one killer, is it? There's always a second, because that's how they get away with throwing you off as to who you think it is. There's always two, minimum of two people being Ghostface.
Yeah, it was three last time.
Yeah, so there's always more than one. So it could be Stu, and if well, you mentioned him there in the little sort of intro, Scott Foley back as Roman Bridger. It could be him. It could be the two of them together.
I
Because
think.
Sidney's ruined both of their lives. So
Well, he did get shot in the head in the third one, to be fair. So I'm amazed if he comes back somehow.
yeah, but it's could very well be.
His evil twin.
Yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
yeah,
Maybe there was twins, not just
um,
one boy. Yeah. But like maybe they'll use some kind of deep fake thing where like she gets like sent videos of past killers, but like it's not real, obviously.
AI.
Because then the voices would be the same, but like it wouldn't be them, obviously, would it? So they need the actors for the voices and the appearance, but it wouldn't actually be
Yeah,
the character.
because one of the good things about the Scream franchise itself is that it moves with the times. So as each film has progressed, it's sort of adapted to what is available within the world. So obviously we've seen like Scream 4 when it was Sydney's cousin and her boyfriend. They were like their motive was to literally kill people because they were filming it to be on YouTube. They wanted to be YouTube famous,
Mm.
which is obviously around the time that YouTube started to become really, really big. You've then had the what is in Scream 5 when they introduced Jenna Ortega's character. She could secure her house off her smartphone, and the killer was able to clone the smartphone to bypass all of like the security because everything was linked to like Alexa and things like that. So it makes sense that you get to Scream 7 and Ghostface is potentially using things like AI and deepfake because they
Mm.
are quite prevalent in the world now. So
I mean, they could even circle back round to like the stab films, couldn't they? And maybe they're like AIing in like the actual people into the movies. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
that's what I mean. So it's one of the things I enjoy about the fact is that it uses what is sort of big at the time that it's made and incorporate it into something that the killer can use. So yeah, AI could very well be a thing. We're well, we're not because we're over here in the UK, but we're living in Trump's America, so maybe Ghostface is all about fake news. It's all fake news, tiny hands and fake news. So maybe maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Maybe Gail Weathers is no longer a creditable reporter because Ghostface has made her look like she is a fake news reporter and everything she's ever wrote in the last 20 years is all fake. 30 years. Sorry, 30 years because Scream is 30 years old this year.
God, 30. The first one is 30 years old.
Yep, this year.
Dinora, that's crazy.
It's been re-released in the cinema this month, but annoyingly it's on Friday the 13th when I'm at work. So I won't be able to go watch it.
This month, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. Right near what's it? Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm at work, so I won't be able to go watch it.
that'd be hilarious to take Carly to see that. My God, that'd be amazing. But yeah, do we think it's going to be like young ones and older ones this year, or will it be like some of the older characters? Because there's Anna Camp is playing Jessica Bowden, and she also has a son by the looks of it in this called Lucas Bowden, and obviously he's younger. So could it be like a mother-son combo? Maybe, I don't know. Or could she be like a secret? I don't know. Could she have been like a classmate of Sidney's or something? Maybe, I don't know. Because are they still in Woodsboro or is it somewhere else? I can't even remember.
According to the synopsis, let me just quickly bring it up on IMDb because that's what I'm looking at. It's not a very big synopsis. It's when a new Ghostface killer emerges in the town where Sidney Prescott has built her new life.
Oh, okay. So
Her darkest fears are realised as her daughter becomes the next target. But yeah, at the same time, in the trailer that I've seen this week, you see Ghostface walk out of Stu Mocker's house as it's on fire and burning to the ground. So I imagine that it probably will go back to Woodsbury or Woodsboro, whatever it's called.
Uh, but then I suppose it could be somebody that. Could it be somebody that like Stu had like an affair with, and this like Lucas guy could be like his son or something, or I don't know, something
Possibly.
like that, maybe. But
Possibly. I mean, Ghostface is going after Sidney's daughter, who's obviously named after Tatum, the character that she was friends with in the earlier films. So maybe it's maybe one of the killers, I should say, is McKenna Grace's character, who isn't listed as having a name on IMDb. So
apparently,
maybe she's Stu's daughter. Maybe it's a father-daughter thing, and it's Stu and McKenna Grace
it says
killing people.
she's called Hannah Thurman. Apparently, so that name has no relevance to me.
No, but maybe it's her.
Maybe she has
That could be.
She has a false name, maybe.
Yeah. So maybe she's like some relation to Stu, and she's the other killer.
I mean, I don't hold out much hope for Mark Evans because in the trailers there's somebody dressed in uniform being attacked by Ghostface quite brutally. So unless they do a Dewey on him and he like just ends up in hospital but alive, then I don't think he's the killer from the looks of the trailer.
No, no. I am expecting there to be some kind of community reference in there, though, of Joe McHale playing the character. I'm quite surprised they haven't like called him Jeff or something like that.
Maybe. I can't believe Courtney Cox is in this one as well. God, is that like every one that she's been in?
Courtney Cox has been in every one. It's Neve Campbell that's missed out. She wasn't in one of them. Courtney Cox has been in all of them.
That is funny.
So I mean, maybe it's Courtney Cox. Maybe she finally snaps.
The death of Dewey pushed her over the edge.
Yeah, she's become Ghost. She blames Sidney for it, so she becomes Ghostface to get revenge for Dewey's death.
Maybe.
Um,
But it would be quite. Oh, actually, we don't actually know who killed Tatum in the first Scream. I don't know if it was
whether
Billy
it was Billy or Stu.
Where were they? I can't even remember. I feel like Billy was with Sidney though when she died, so maybe it was Stu. Because yeah, they were like. Because then Billy like pretended to get stabbed, didn't he? Like just after that, I'm sure he did. So
Yeah.
it must have been Stu. So it'd be quite funny if Stu was after Tatum again. That'd be quite funny. But who else have we got? Let's have a look. Do we suspect the Meeks Martins, Randy's like nephew and niece? Do we think they could be tied up in it at all? Do you reckon, or do you think they're just coming in as like a substitute Randy again to be like, this is the rules and stuff? I don't know. But...
I would imagine so. I mean, they could be the killers.
Was it you?
Because then obviously.
Was it you who speculated that they were working with Gale? I can't remember. Was it you? Or was it somebody else? Because they said that like in the trailer it looked like they were like with Gale, like in the news van or something. I don't know, but
yeah, I think it was me when the first trailer came out. So there's a possibility.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool. But yeah, she always kind of has camera people with her and stuff, doesn't she? That would make sense if they were like into media and stuff, so they would be like working with her. Let's hope they don't meet the same fate as their uncle in a news van. But, yeah. That did not go well. But,
well, it could be them, because then you've got two Ghostface killers that know the rules of the genre better than the rest of the cast. So you could really sort of subvert the rules of the horror genre by using those two as the killers. I mean, they kind of done that before, but you could do it again.
What would their motive be to go after Sidney, though?
I don't know. That's what I'm struggling with. What their potential motive would be.
I don't know. I hope I'm not disappointed anyway. The last one was a bit... I don't know. The motives were a bit...
It was
in
New York.
It was
the father, sister, and brother of the killer from Scream 5, which was Jack Quaid's character.
Yeah. So they just basically did Scream 2 again, didn't they? Realistically,
Yeah, with
just
characters that no one really cared about.
just revenge.
Yeah. I mean, here's one. Could it be Sidney's daughter? Could she be the killer? Or one of the killers?
And what's the motive there? Is it just not just the same as Scream 4, where they were like, "Oh yeah, I want to take the limelight from you," kind of thing, and just carry on the thing with
No,
me
maybe
instead?
maybe it could be, damn it, I've had to grow up with this horrible thing that happened to you lingering over me all my life. I've had enough of it now, Mum, so I'm going to kill you. I
Extreme.
mean, imagine growing up with Sidney Prescott as your mother, knowing that at any point some nutter could turn up and decide that they want to try and kill you.
But so then, who she teamed up with? Because in the trailer, obviously, see
Maybe
the
it's a
wall.
dad. Maybe it's John McHale.
That'll be a. I mean, it does say on the poster, it doesn't say like fear comes home or something. So like technically, the
Yeah.
fear would be at home.
So
Your family, your literal family, are trying to kill you. Wow.
yeah,
Um,
I've had enough of this. Maybe Sydney like has the move every couple of years, just on the off chance that a Ghostface might turn up to kill them. So they've moved around so often and had to change jobs and change identities and things like that they've just had enough, and they're like, you know what, we're just gonna kill Mum. And,
extreme.
and while we're at it, let's get that bitch Gail Weathers as well.
That's funny.
Could be. I mean, it's a possibility. Speculation, but you never know. I'm sorry, the dog's been a pain in the arse again.
We've only got 10 minutes left, and then you can go and occupy her. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what they can do that's original, that's not been done. Which gets harder with every instalment because you've had like 6 now, like before this, where they've done stuff.
The other one would be it's Sidney. Sidney finally snaps. And Sidney becomes Ghostface.
I feel like there's got to be at least 2.
Some kind of psychosis there where she finally snaps and goes, you know what? Maybe it's Sidney and Stu.
What, she like found him and put him in a
Put him
crazy
in a
asylum.
psychiatric cell, and then he does a Hannibal Lecter on her and like converts her into one of his disciples, and she goes, "Yeah, you know what? I will kill my family."
Why
And then
not?
the final thing will be that he kills her and is like, "She was the killer all the time."
I would like them to
Or
do. I would like them to do some kind of, for a change, do like some kind of cliffhangery thing where like the killer kind of wins. You know what I mean? Like not everybody dies, but they like either get away or kill Sidney and then get away, or like something where it like carries on. So if they were going to do, because technically this would be the start of a new trilogy, wouldn't it? Because this is 7, so they could
7,
do
yeah.
like 7, 8, 9, technically. So it'd be interesting if they changed up the format of it at least. You know what I mean? Or even if it is Stu, it could like start at the psychiatric place with him and like do a 2-hander where it follows him and Sidney. So like you see from his point of view rather thing, like not just from like the people being attacked. That'd be at least be like original. Because they teased that in the last one where you saw someone in a ghost face outfit kill someone, and then they revealed themselves, and then they got killed. So it's like, oh, that's the killer. Oh no, that wasn't the proper killer. So they kind of teased that idea, but then didn't like follow it through of like knowing who the killer is the whole time. So I feel like that would make it at least more original. But whether they do that or not, I don't know. But if I had to name a top 2, I'd probably say, do we want to like negate old characters? So like no Sidneys, no Stews, no Romans, and just go for original characters who it could possibly be. And then if we can do like 2 new characters and like 2 whatever you want, maybe.
Of the two new characters, then, I think McKenna Grace's character could potentially be a killer.
Uh-huh.
And then just because she's not psychologically traumatized enough, it could either be Sidney's daughter or Sidney's husband. Because, Sidney's not traumatized enough, so let's have like the person that she's birthed or the person that she's married turn out to be a killer. Just to traumatize her a bit more.
Yeah, it's not been the partner of her for a while, so we'll just bring it back around to her.
Yeah. Like I say, if it was a daughter, maybe it's a daughter and McKenna Grace.
Maybe.
Two of them.
I don't think I don't think we've had two female killers before. So
I don't think so. No, there's been one, but I don't think there's been like a pair of them. So
that'll be original.
So yeah, it could be an all-female duo, maybe of those two, of the newer characters that are listed.
Yeah, I still think.
By you.
I think Stu will play a factor in it somewhere, but I don't know if he'll be the killer. Right, if I had to go with new characters, I don't know. I can see the neighbour who's played by Anna Camp, Jessica Bowden. I can see her playing a factor because I feel like it'll be that kind of thing where she moved in next to her and like on purpose and has been like stalking her kind of thing for ages. Maybe it's that kind of thing.
That theory will be buggered if she dies in the first 10 minutes. Then if she's like the first killed. Oh,
we shall see.
Yeah.
Maybe her for new characters. And maybe she could be having like an affair with like Sidney's husband or something. It could be those two.
Be a very Jeff Winger thing for him to do. Sleep with the neighbour.
They could like both be in on it like together, and it's been going on for a while. And they've been like conspiring against her. Maybe I don't know, but maybe those two. That'd be interesting.
I can't afford to get divorced, so I'll Ghostface her
and get all the money from her fame.
Yeah.
No. More the books she sold about being stalked for years. Yeah. I bet there's no prenup. But yeah, if I had to go whoever I wanted it to be. I mean, they've already done the Billy like link with his daughter, haven't they? So maybe it's some kind of Stu progeny. Maybe one of these characters could be like a Stu child paired up with somebody else. Maybe like what you said, maybe like McKenna Grace's. I'm trying to think timeline wise, unless but then they wouldn't. If it was already in the psychiatric thing, they wouldn't be able to have like an affair in a psychiatric ward, would they?
Depends on the age of. Well, no, this character's going to be sort of the same age as Sidney's daughter, so.
Yeah, so unless she was like a nurse in a psychiatric ward or something, or like a doctor or something, and they had I don't know, some kind of affair like when he was already in there. But then could like Joel McHale's character be like his brother or something, or I don't know, or.
His doctor.
Something like that. So like somebody's posing as somebody else. So I think it could be. See, I still keep going back to the neighbour thing. I feel like she's too suspicious. It'll be her and somebody, like her and Stu and somebody else. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be somebody's changed their identity to not be linked to. I mean, did he have any siblings? Maybe he's got like a sibling that's. So he's in the psychiatric ward, but someone else is doing it on behalf of him, kind of thing. That's my big idea. And I don't know how. But yeah, maybe the deep fake thing. Because I feel like there's got to be someone outside of Stu doing stuff to like mess with Sidney, you know what I mean?
To wrap it up, I think the dog's going up the stairs again.
Not the stairs! Right, well, who do you guys think is going to be the killer? Do you think it's any of the theories that we've been said? Please put your theories in the comments and let us know.
Is it Sidney? Has she finally snapped? Has she had a psychiatric snap herself and decided to become Ghostface?
Is it a legacy character that's going to return from the dead like Dewey or someone like that? Or is it going to be the spawn of Stu? Or is it going to be a sibling of Stu? Or is it going to be Stu? Let us know. Hope you've liked this bite-sized theory video from Scream 7. There's going to be more stuff coming when it actually comes out, like out of the theatres and spoiler reviews and talking about who actually was the killer. So yeah, there we go. Whether we liked it or not.
Maybe a ranking of the films.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because it gives us the opportunity to rewatch them all.
Yay. But yeah, we're going to have lots of stuff coming up this year. Keep your eyes peeled because there's lots more Middle Earth coming towards you. So please like and subscribe and share.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you.
Thank you for watching.
In the next Middle Earth video. Adios.
Oh.